Welcome back to Classic Game Room once again, broadcasting from space, enjoying the intergalactic cosmos here with TJ, covering a game called BLINDGIRL 2. And when I first heard the title of this game, I was hoping it had something to do with the awesome Rutger Hauer movie Blind Fury, where he's a blind samurai, but it does not, does it?
Nope, it has absolutely nothing to do with samurai and everything to do with echolocation.
It sounds like bats or dolphins.
Yeah, pretty much. You've got a blind girl, hence the name, and a boy in a wheelchair, and they can sing to figure out where the heck they are.
It sounds like the Super Friends or something.
Yeah, it's pretty much just Aquaman the game if that hadn't already happened and sucked.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that game, but okay, I'll take your word on it. TJ, what do you do in this game, and who is it for?
Well, in BLINDGIRL 2, much like in the original Blind Girl, you can't actually see where you are, but you have to bounce sound off the walls in order to get from point A to point B. Unfortunately, there are also monsters, because whenever you have lots of darkness, there are going to be grooves involved.
Nice Zork reference.
Oh, you're very welcome. The primary difference between Blind Girl and BLINDGIRL 2 is that this time she is joined by a boy in a wheelchair. The gameplay is much the same though. You can sing or move around, and the sound from those activities will bounce off the walls that you couldn't see before, thus letting you get from point A to point B.
Now, how do you actually make the sounds? Is just a button push?
The sound of your walking will cause red lines to emit from your character and bounce around, or you have a button to sing.
What is the objective of this game? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to escape something, slaughter something, mangle something, or destroy something, explode?
Well, in what is really kind of a high-profile concept piece, you're trying to recollect the notes of a song long forgotten. So you're maneuvering around mazes and grabbing various pairs of ruby slippers that teleport you to a different place, and then there's a note at the end and you have to recompile this song.
So it sounds like an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation mixed with the movie Heavy Metal. In video game form, of course.
Absolutely.
All right. In conclusion here, TJ, where do you find the game? Who is it for? Is it worth getting?
Well, if you're a dolphin or bat or some other sound-based mammal, you're probably going to have a leg up on this one. If you're a human, though, and are wondering exactly what it would feel like to stumble around in the darkness using only your voice to navigate, it's a pretty interesting game. You can pick it up for just $1 on the Xbox Live Arcade Indie channel.
All right, and the song that you're piecing together, is it Take On Me by Aha?
No, unfortunately, you're not bashing around some comic book looking area.
It'd be cool if you were, though. They ever make a game on that video?
I wish they would. That'd be fantastic.
Dude, the mullets and like the spiked hair in that video are so awesome. BLINDGIRL 2. BLINDGIRL, do you have any recommendations for BLINDGIRL 3? Because I'm immediately going to my usual stupid recommendations, which are flamethrowers, chainsaws, and copious amounts of explosions.
Well, you know, in space, no one can hear you echolocate.
Did you just think of that now?
Yeah.
That's very good.